Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Taffy, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We did a Maggie run last time and we won, so I am... God, help me please, not Maggie again. Please, not Maggie 3 times in a row! Yay! Judas run. I think in the last run I said I would rather die quickly as Judas than live forever as Maggie. So, you know, maybe wish granted? Maybe? Maybe we get our comeuppance and what we had coming to us? Just maybe. So yeah, man, as Judas, obviously our big detriment that we've got to overcome is the lack of HP, but the really super nice thing is the fact that we hit like a Mack truck right out of the gate. And even though on the last run, the last Maggie run, I never felt incredibly overpowered, I also breezed through the cathedral in about a half an hour, which is, you know, comparative to the last Maggie run, which was an hour long. Like an hour and 10 minutes that Maggie run was. You know, it's weird to say, oh, well, Judas is powerful, way more powerful than we started off on the last run. But then right off the bat, like, you know, you have to look back and go, oh, wait, we crushed on the last run. It just didn't feel like we crushed. And yet at the same time, I talked about basically everything except for the game because we didn't have that much to talk about. I'm really glad we got a health upgrade on the first floor because it gives us the opportunity to go into this curse room. I'm going to check in here first. That's obviously not something we can take with us, but I'm not too salty about it. Let's poke our head in here. Maybe we'll... Hey, Gimpy! I'm happy anytime there's an item in here. Like, there's no kind of... I guess there's a worse kick in the teeth, but there are fewer worse kicks in the teeth than when you go into that room and it's just straight up spiders. And it's basically you get one free... Wow, really? Okay, well... it could be here or it could be below the shop. Either way, I don't feel comfortable going to look for it. We'll take our one remaining bomb, go to the next floor. As always, and as with the last run, I will be really happy if we can get a goat head right off the bat. I won't take damage going through that curse room until after we fought our boss. I will happily shoot all this poop because you know, I know that there are people that don't like doing it. NL, I'm looking at you, buddy. I know you're not a min-maxer, but... if you get into a room and you find yourself short 2 cents, 3 cents, and you think to yourself, oh man, why is the game being so mean? 4 cents. Why is the game being so mean to me, man? I try as hard as I can. It just never gives me any consumables and a heart. Then, if you are one of those people who has walked past a whole bunch of consumables in the form of poop and not shot them, then I can't. If you're having consumable problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but shooting the poop and fire ain't one. And I don't really feel like it adds that much time onto the run, you know? Like, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, I suppose, but still, at the same time, oh my god, Taffy. Taffy, why do you suck at life and sadness? Overwhelming sadness. I hope that didn't fuck our deal with the devil. But yeah, I don't feel like it really adds that much time to the run to just be thorough. He's a good doctor, Jeffrey, and thorough. I'd like that key back, though. Well, I mean, no, I take that back. The piggy bank was a good pickup, but I would like another key, I guess, is what I'm sort of ham-fistedly trying to ask for. I'm going to save the Book of Belial for the boss fight, because if we do still have a narrow chance of getting a deal with the devil... okay, well, let's do this, then. Let's hope against hope that our shop is adjacent to the secret room. It is, which means we can bomb our way in. And it's not even that pressing to do it now, so let's bomb our way in. Thank ya. Magic fingers, I don't think so. I think I'm going to take this and that. You know, I don't have to worry about taking red heart damage. Why am I getting all kerfluffled about it? I got the Book of Belial. The Book of Belial is the goat head, but in book form. So maybe, just maybe, I should rely on my... extensive Isaac knowledge to remind me that I don't need to be stressing out so much. That's okay. I'll take Cricket's head, sure. Twist my arm. We'll fight Dingle for the second time in as many... Jiminy Christ, that looks like Polyphemus shots right there. I'm a huge fan of what you're doing right now, Book of Belial / Cricket's head. Oh, it's so good. And the second time we get Coathanger, once again, I know... very little about random number generation. I know that some of it has to do with inputting constants to get your variables, like the date or the year or whatever, which is why you get repeated seeded runs on the Spelunky Daily Challenge, but I get that feeling, that weird sexual feeling. I guess it's Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. I get that weird feeling, though, that we see items repeated often, but within the same time period. So I'll see 2020 and go, oh, I never get 2020, but then I get 2020 4 times in, like, 4 runs. Oh, I'd like to save some spiders. Yay! And we made a little money on that run. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like items tend to show up in clusters. Like, I remember a bunch of runs where the halo showed up. Like, it seemed as though every single run the halo showed up, or magic mushroom would show up, or mom's pad would show up, but it would show up like six runs out of 7 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh, I was not worried about the blue worms shooting me. I was worried about putting myself in a situation that the white worms could put a shot on me. Those guys are devious. Never trust the white ones. Can't trust the white worm. See, this is me making up for it. Okay, I'll do nothing but humor aimed at white people this run. If I do racially based humor, it'll be all based on my home base, on my own encampment. Let's go ahead and poke our heads in here and fight our boss. It's mega fatty, but that's okay because we've got the Book of Belial at the ready. We've had a couple of tier upgrades. So normally, while this is normally a pretty daunting fight, I'm not too worried about it. As long as I kind of keep moving around and don't let him jump on me, we will get a shot at our deal with the angel upward inflection and get a free nun's habit, which is okay. It's fine. It instantly makes me want the D6, and obviously we don't have the D6, but it's a good item, and we've got a decent spacebar item. The problem is our spacebar item charges in 3 rooms anyway, and I have a tendency to treat Maggie's Faith, welcome back once again. You know, a similarly themed item has shown up, so I very much would like to please you with my fingers and phalanges. Sorry, I want, and whenever I want, it becomes a sexualization thing. I'm not a good person. Let's throw it out, get it out there. Everyone can sort of feel the same. I want money in here. Why is there not money? Hey, money! See, I'm a shoot the poop kind of guy. I can't complain about not getting the champion's belt if I don't go through the process of getting all the possible outlets for financial advancement. I totally forgot that we had not been to the item room. Like, that's how well this run's going with Cricket's head and the hanger and Maggie's Faith and everything. Judas's shadow. I don't get to come back as Judas very often. Oh my god, there's a fucking silverfish on my desk. Hold on. What? Oh shit. Oh shit. He's so fast. Ha! Not fast enough, my friend. Oh, it's so gross. I have like bug guts on my hand now. Sorry, that aggression will not stand. Holy hell, he spawned inside me. That could be a prom quote. That's fine. It's, I've made out with a dude. We all know this. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of my sexuality. There are beautiful men in this world. If you can't admit that, you're not colorblind. You're attractive blind. I don't know if there is such a thing. Balls of Steel is great. What's this? What's going on up here? Pretty Fly is also great. What a fan-freaking-tastic room. Oh, that silverfish is so gross. I think that was a silverfish. It's the only thing I've ever called them, and now I'm questioning it because I've never double-checked it or kind of cross-referenced it with either an entomologist or a book or the interweb. So maybe that's what I'll be doing after this recording's over is Googling silverfish. The thing was fast as shit, man. The thing was like greased lightning. We've already done our boss fight, right? Strength card, Emperor card. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take the Emperor card with me, but there we go. Yay! This is going surprisingly well. Yeah, I don't need the strength card. Take the Emperor card, it'll save us a room, plus with the Book of Belial, we can go straight to shopping for our deal with the angel. Once again, it's a good run. I don't know. There are times where I hope for adversity, and then there are times where you've been recording all day that you just have no problem whatsoever with being just handed a straight-up victory. Just bring it on. Oh, I was gonna say, did I have enough? I didn't get enough money to go get Champion's Belt. That's fine. I don't even know if it's an appreciable damage up compared to, like, the things that we've been getting, like Cricket's Head. I'm sure it's a fine damage up, and yet at the same time... Speaking of, we went ahead and picked up another damage up. I'm gonna blow up this Tinted Rock. We gotta be getting close. Oh my god, I wish there was a place where I could check and see how many I've blown up. I've never had Holy Grail. Well, okay, well, never, at least never in this iteration. Maybe only once or twice on my other one. I don't get deals with the angels very often. It has to... I try so hard to get... yeah. I try so hard to get... That's gonna be... Oh, I thought for sure that was gonna nail a bunch of them. I try so hard to get deals with the devil. And I try so hard to not get deals with the angel because I'm convinced that the items are not gonna be as good, that I'm gonna get, like, the Bible over and over again. That I rarely get deals with the angels, and this time we've got Nun's Habit, which we haven't been hit yet. Well, I guess we did get hurt going in and out of the curse room, but we haven't had a chance to really utilize that because we're not really getting hit except of our own volition. And we get spoiled to having it with like the D6. Oh, I would happily take that too, man. I want that so bad. Please give me the compass, and in return, I will give you what little bit of cash I have. It's not the amount you're asking for, but you have to be free to engage in a barter system, man. You can't be this rigid. Yeah, I mean, Crystal Ball. We'll basically use it for the Spirit Heart and the map, but once again, I'm just not a person who can give up that guaranteed deal with the angel, guaranteed deal with the devil. It's a free item, basically. And I'm not giving up the... Well, no, I'm not giving up the health. As much as I want the compass, I mean, that solved it for us right there. And it's just like, well, you know, I do want the compass, but I don't want it bad enough to give up more awesome items. We could get Sacred Heart. I don't even know if Sacred Heart is something you unlock or if you just get it. Oh, Tears Down is not a pill. Oh, God. Bad Trip and Tears Down are not pills that I'm looking forward to taking more than once. So let's go ahead and set that down, pick up our faith, and head on our way. It wasn't a terrible Tears Down, but, I mean, is there such a thing as a good Tears Down? So there's no reason to ever want to take a Tears Down pill. That's enough money to get the compass. That makes me happy. And that makes me feel better about not being able to take the... Crystal Ball, which is usually... You know, not a god tier item, but it's a top tier item. I don't feel any compulsion about saying that. Puberty's fine. Thank God it is technically and literally a null item. It has zero effect other than the audible onslaught of that god awful negative tier or negative pill negative pill effect sound effect. Jiminy God, maybe time to take a break from recording. We have more than enough money to go... Do I want to give up our Eternal Heart? Do I care that much? Caves Part 2? No, you know what? We'll create our own luck. We got the piggy bank. If we need money bad enough, I mean, we can actually hurt ourselves. And if we get hurt in a fight, we're gonna get paid for it. So, you know, let's not give away a free heart. Just in case, I mean... It switches, right? Like, it can switch back from a deal with the angel. It doesn't have to continue to give us deals with the angels, so... It sucks I can't get the coin out of there. Let's go see what's in our boss trap room. Mono, Hands of Fate. That's not worth it to me. That's certainly not worth fighting a couple of bosses. Let's grab our compass and be on our way. Let's see... Oh, I can go for a speed upgrade. I feel a little sluggish after that Maggie run, where we got a couple of speed upgrades right off the bat. This is, I'm thankful for the ability to fly, which Maggie didn't get until we hit, like... I honestly think we hit every guppy item in the game in the last run. That was a crazy run, man. That was a crazy fast run, too. Speaking of crazy fast runs, we're 15 minutes on Depths 1, man. We are hauling ass. Let's go up here. I will happily... I guess I should be using Book of Belial more often, right? I mean, yes is the correct answer. Like, I'm not actually asking you to tell me whether or not the sky is blue and fire engines are red. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, I should be using the Book of Belial more often. Why I haven't? I forget, frankly. I really should let that bomb hit me for one, because... Okay, watch this, kids. Might as well, right? We turn that spirit heart into 4 cents. We're gonna have to, you know, take damage getting out anyway. There's no way we're getting out of there with less than 1/2 heart of damage. So, yeah. Might as well get paid, right? You can see I was paying attention during the year of Minecraft YouTubing. If you're gonna do it, you might as well get paid, bro. Nobody's bitter, though. Oh, Taffy, come on. Play like you've been here before. Spectral Tears. As long as we're doing a sort of Christmas list of what we'd like to pick up, Spectral Tears is apparently very high on mine. Once again, okay, now I have a reason. My reason for not using the Book of Belial is that I'm probably going to go in here and fight this mob trap room. But before then, I didn't have a really good reason. I just wasn't using it because I forget that I have it, and I'm basically treating it like the goat's head. This is Depths 1, right? Let's do this. Go. Speaking of the goat's head, I want to go ahead and finish this out. I want to see what that card is. Oh, it's another Emperor card? Yeah, sure, what the hell. We'll fight war. We've got both the Book of Belial and the goat's head, so if we find ourselves in a situation where we're doing crazy damage and something else comes along that we want to pick up, and it's some sort of cool synergy or weird item interaction, and we don't want to give up the... Or we're able to give up the Book of Belial, now we don't have to worry about sacrificing one of the few deals with the angel/devil that we have left. Yeah, see? Transferred itself to deals with the devil. Dark Bum, sure, man, you're always welcome in my life. Absolutely. Yeah, Dark Bum will convert all the red hearts on the ground into spirit and black hearts, and sometimes spiders, and sometimes blue spiders. I don't think ever blue flies, though. I think he's very particular about wanting to put the arachnids on the ground. Let's see. We're gonna go to the cathedral, God willing, and I think it's once we beat Isaac 5 times, we get the Polaroid unlocked, which I think would be swell. Anything we can do to sort of push our completion rate forward. I guess we'll take Mom's purse. I don't think we've seen a second trinket yet, and if we did, we certainly didn't see one that was good enough to make us think that we should leave Maggie's faith and all of its free health behind. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll check these out. Nothing came of it, but I'm not even sure what I would want to come of it. We're gonna be rolling in blue hearts here in the not-so-distant future, so there's not a whole lot to accomplish by bombing those. Other than, I guess they're cards. We could totally pick up cards, but even then, the card that I get most excited about seeing is the Joker card, and we're double covered on that front. I suppose we could use it to get it. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. We got Holy Mantle, we got Maggie's Faith, and we got the Goat Head, and we got something else. But it's like 3 or 4 items on this run are identical to items we got on the last run. Weird. I wish maybe somebody out there can tweet me. Oh my god, a premature Isaac stretch! Maybe somebody out there can tweet me like a subreddit link or something where they explain how the random number generation happens in Isaac. We can come in here and pick these up, take no damage on the way out, because we are holy mantling like a baller. I would, you know, unpopular opinion puffin', I would pretty happily go for like a mom's knife or a brimstone at this point. Like, if we're gonna ball out of control, let's ball out of control, you know? Let's go fight our mini-boss. Probably. That's probably gonna happen at this point. I'd be lying to you if I said otherwise. Come on. There we go. Who are you? Sloth? Sure. Sloth's gonna give us a tarot card, more than likely. I hope it's a good one. We've had good ones so far. A lot of Emperor cards, which has been really nice. Being able to skip straight to our deal with the Devil Rooms. Magician card has been showing up as well, and that is not as nice. That's fine. I'm gonna happily give up my Eternal Heart. I feel like we're gonna be out of control when it comes to health. So, all the cards he wants to give me, I kind of mucked up the double tap there. Holy smokes. Alright, well, hopefully one of these is the lovers. Hangman, World. Yeah, we'll do that. Just pop the World card. Hangman. Magician's bad. Hangman's not good. Temperance is not great either. But we can maybe get some red hearts out of it. Good. Oh, I gave up half a black heart there. That's... Well, fuck it. You know? I mean, we really, like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We got Gimpy. I'm just gonna hit this guy until he pays out. At this point, all I care about is getting what he owes me, man. I just don't want to walk around to find the health. I don't want to walk around and farm health when we've got this much stuff laying on us. Well, we're about to pop a whole bunch of... We're about to pop a whole bunch of pills anyway. Pretty Fly, so that's gonna get us our full suite of orbals. That's good. Puberty's no bueno. Tears Up is totally good. Oh my god, is there any reason to go down that long hallway? There really isn't, is there? Let's go check out our shop and our item room. I feel like this is a one run. Just we're doing so well. If we get any other, I mean, we've got Holy Mantle, we've got a couple of damage and tier upgrades. If we get anything else, it's gonna be almost overkill. I'll blow up all the tinted rocks I can find, whether I need them or not. We're gonna get Punching Bag, which draws the ire of nearby enemies for an extended period of time. It always feels like it's a little shorter than I expect it to be, but it's still a good length of time. This will give us a second card slot, which will be the Death card. I'll take the key, just in case, and we're on Depths 2, so let's go ahead and donate the rest of our money away. What's our time? Well, we're not going to do Boss Trap, but that's totally okay. That is okay by me. We'll have plenty of time for Boss Trap down the road. Oh man, I thought we were going to get hit by that spider there. It didn't pan out that way, but only by sheer luck. I probably could have used the Book of Belial to speed that room along. I am going to check our secret room just cause. Don't mess this up, Punching Bag. Key Beggar, eh? Yeah, sure, I'll give you a couple. I don't really need them. We're not going to the chest. Man, you suck. More keys? No? Yeah, let's blow them up. I am going to take a couple keys with me. Like, I'm not foolish. Golden chests are awesome. And if we pick up Guppy's tail, I'm going to be miserable. Well, yeah, we might as well. I mean, we're not rushing to get in there, right? It's not a race. We'll go ahead and give away the rest of this money that we, at this point, have no use for. Yeah, I'll take the health upgrade, I suppose. We'll fight Mom. No tinted rocks. That makes me sad. Oh, God, yeah. Why am I not using Book of Belial? We're hitting like a truck. Like, no kidding. Like, there's nothing else to be said. Like, it's just kind of going through the motions at this point. And this isn't a Guppy run. This is an everything else run. Although we did get Holy Mantle again, which is weird to see it show up as many times in a row. I'll take it, though. We get a deal with the devil. We get the negative. We have no use for those spirit hearts. Please let me trade away some of this health. Happily. Mom's knife. Let's take this thing home to the finish line. This was a one run before. This is just expediting the process of sort of the motions that we go through are a lot shorter now. We have the compass, right? Yeah, we have the compass. That'll help us figure out where we're going. Tinted rock, tinted rock, tinted rock, tinted rock. I don't see it. You guys see it? I don't see it. The tower card. Sure. This will help sort things out a little bit. Yeah, no tinted rocks. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and flesh this out. Infamy we got last time as well. I'm not complaining. We're getting a lot of good items, but it's like, you know, I wonder, and that if that is something that needs to be addressed, I hope that's something that Edmund hears about from somebody that he trusts and respects. I know that NL's mentioned it as much, the repetition in items, but it's not like game-breaking or upsetting. It just is very frequent. I don't need the Stars card. I don't need the Hermit card because we don't have any more shops left. Cool. Let's just bulldoze, shall we? We are looking for our Isaac win, and we're looking for tinted rocks. Tinted rocks. I was reading on the Isaac wiki because I finally broke down, was just like, what do tinted rocks look like on the womb? And they're like, dude, they're really hard to spot sometimes. And I was just like, oh, well, I feel good that that was kind of my assessment as well. Where I was like, you know, I have a hard time finding tinted rocks sometimes. And like, yo, dog, me too. We unlocked the cellar. I didn't realize we hadn't unlocked the cellar. Yo, dog, I heard you like the cellar, so I unlocked it. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know if we have, Womb Runner. I don't know what the accomplishment is. Mama's Boy. The accomplishment for not getting hit on this floor. I feel like we've probably done it already. If we haven't, now is a really good time to accomplish that because we have Holy Mantle. I don't remember if there's the same accomplishment for the Cathedral. I don't know, to be totally honest. I don't think I'm going to play Demon Judgment this time. I'm going to wait. Yeah, sure. We're probably going to give it away anyway. Once again, I did this last time where I was facing like Triachnid or something like that. I couldn't think of his name to save my life. I feel like this guy's name is Steve. I could be wrong. It could be like William or Ted. We can't re-roll any of this, so we'll take the evil and shot speed and range upgrade and Guppy's hairball because I think that makes us be one item away from being Guppy, and that shit would just be cray. As a matter of fact, if there's places we haven't explored in an effort to get these Guppy items, then I will go there pretty gleefully. Mini boss room, sure. What the hell, man? We're not in any threat of being hurt ever in this run. So let's just, you know, let's enjoy the moment. What do you want to shop for? I want to go shop for Guppy items. That's totally cool. I'll drive you. I don't care enough about that to get in there. Whoa, okay, almost took damage there. It's funny, it's on the rooms where you shouldn't ever take damage. That's the place where you're almost guaranteed. Like, I guarantee you a lot of Lost runs have ended in places where people were just like, oh, thank God, an easy room. Oh, no! And then, like, there's much yelling and screaming and gnashing of teeth. Why do I care? I don't care. Why are you going in there, Taffy? Leave that shit alone. Don't play with it. It won't get better if you don't. Alright, onward and upward, man. Let's, I'd go for a speed upgrade or two now, just to sort of, expedite the process here. Not a whole lot left to do, man. I don't even think we used the Book of Belial. I forget that we even have it. We haven't needed it. We haven't needed it, like, once. Let's go here, because I would very much like to see... Oh. I would very much like to see if we can get Guppy. I mean, as long as we're doing it. As long as we're doing it upright. Judas's tongue doesn't matter. Oh, that would have been catastrophic if health or being hit mattered. But they don't, because we have not only Holy Mantle, but a ridiculous amount of health. This room would suck if we were on the cusp. If we were just skating by, but we're not. We are part of the Isaac 1%. Alright, let's get that. There we go. Alright, what's going on in here? Yes? No. Two of spades. Sure. Hierophant. It doesn't help that much. None of those matter. Like, I'm splitting hairs here. None of those matter. I think my wife's in there watching... If she's in there watching House of Cards without me, man, there's gonna be a domestic dispute call. It's gonna be because she hit me, and I called because I was scared for my life, but... It doesn't change the fact that there's gonna be a ruckus at the Caps household if the missus is watching House of Cards without me. I will be upset. Let's see. Oh man, it just breaks my heart to leave all these spirit hearts behind. Like, I know, you know, we can't do anything about it, but it feels like I wish we could. It just seems like a waste. Because I know I'll need them on a run in the not-so-distant future. It'll be the difference between, you know, living and losing. And I won't be able, you know, they won't be there. And all I'll think about is, it'll be like if you were in the woods. Yes? Oh, no. how do we get to this boss? What's going on? Why am I'm so confused. Oh my gosh. Okay. It'd be like if you were lost in the woods, and as you were dying of exhaustion and dehydration and... Don't need that. As you were dying of exhaustion and dehydration and... I was about to say emphysema, but that doesn't seem like it would likely be caused while you were in the woods. Exhaustion and starvation is another popular one when you're dying in the woods. When you're out doing all that in the woods, the last thing that you're going to think about before you expire, I mean, everyone's going to say they're going to think about their wife and their kids and all that kind of stuff. I beg to differ. I think that the last thing I'm going to think about is like an ice cold Coke and a bacon cheeseburger. And that's what these blue hearts are going to be like, is that on, you know, the next run where we're just barely scraping by and we just need some help to really gain traction and get the momentum we need to destroy the game, and we never see a spirit heart show up. And we're going to think back to this run where we left like 60 of these fucking things laying on the ground, and we're going to wish that we could just get one of them. That said, we are treating this run like a joke. And it was really never in question for us, and that's been kind of an ongoing theme for the last couple of runs, was that it's just been kind of handed to us. I'll take a couple more Emperor cards, as long as they're handing out everything that we want for free. Boy, I can see how rooms like this would just be ill-advised as the Lost. I'm sitting here thinking like, oh man, I've almost taken damage a couple times. And it's not that I'm not trying or concentrating, it's just that when you start to think about how hard not taking damage is, I can see why people get really excited about the Lost and then never want to play them again after a couple of rounds. Because if I got deep, like, if I got really deep into a Lost run and then died because of one sort of brain fart, I would mentally shut down. Like, I would have sort of a fit. I would have a fit of just anger. Like, I would punch the keyboard and then just walk out. Okay, so Joker card. Huzzah! That's kind of what I was hoping for. Devil card is fine. Joker card, that's what we want. This is our last deal with the devil option. I'm going to take it just because it'll make us faster. It doesn't really make a difference. It's not like we're not going to be able to pick up health on the go. I'll take the devil card with me as well. 7 keys and no additional floors coming. I feel like it's weird to not need keys for the chest. I can't wait to fix that, because I always feel like I'm stockpiling keys, and then I get here and I'm like, oh wait, there's no chest yet, so I don't have any real reason to need them. I just want to get Isaac back to normal. I will happily use the Book of Belial here. Greed reminds me that there's still stuff in this game that can give me a headache. We got the Steam sale. You know, getting repeat store items is not a big deal, but I think we picked up the Steam sale in the last run too. It's either that or this is the second or third time we picked it up on this run as well. There we are. Alright, cool, let's go wrap this up. Oh, I took the devil card. I'm not sure why. I took the devil card, I know not why, because I still have the Book of Belial. Thank goodness for our orbitals. That's 2 half-hour Isaac runs after having an hour-long Maggie run the other day. That's funny. Yeah, well, we would have taken damage there. I've been playing this in my head like a Lost run, like that's how I've been treating it. Well, we still haven't unlocked the Polaroid yet, as far as I can tell, but we did get the guillotine, and I got to imagine that we're close. So hopefully, I mean, I'll keep going to the cathedral until it unlocks the Polaroid, and then we'll start knocking out some chest runs, and then after we finish all the post-it notes for everybody, we'll start doing not hard runs, we'll do all the challenge runs that we have unlocked, and then from there we'll go on to hard runs, and then from there it'll be like fucking summer. I don't know. What do you want from me? I'm not a prognosticator. I'm no psychic. Anywho, guys, that was a very fast and relatively easy Isaac run. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more of a dramatic flair next time, or a challenge or a narrative built up. Either way, I still had fun, man, because we went from a badass Maggie run to a badass Judas run, and that always makes Taffy a happy camper. Until next time, on behalf of the denizens of the cave and myself, thank you for tuning in, and I am out.